Welcome. This is the mission example. The graph is represents a mission graph, which is then connected to the UI. Each task represents one mission, and they have a name, a short description will be used, and description and success description, failure description they will not use, but they can be used if you want. And the conditions are outside, and it uses timer condition, arrival condition, and that's all. So it is very simple to extend this example, because you can just place a new task, mission node task, and give a description, short description, name and description, and that's all, and it would then be a mission and add a condition, and when this mission will be can be in success state or failure state, for example a time or arrival condition. Then let's run the example. It starts the beginning, and timer counts down, and condition successful, and then switch on, and that's roughly all. And then you see the dialog, which is connected with the graph, and yellow means it is active, and the order is also important, because I don't want to see always the first one in the first order, because you see in the right upper corner the first mission, first active mission, and the missions and have an order, and this decides which current mission will be shown as first mission. So the task timer is the last one, because it runs a long time long, and I don't want to show this always. And if you would add your own task and send your own mission, then it would be in this order, and you could change the order of this mission, and that's very simple. And so go on with this example. Yes, if you click on them, and you can see the description is programmed in this way. You can then show the success message if you click on this succeed mission, for example, or failure when it's failure state, and it's end. The last sphere, and you see here also some outputs, debug outputs, and this comes through the actions, which will be activated in different states of the task. And I said if they are in an active the success state, then they should trigger the trigger test, and trigger test simply just print out the name of the task itself. The arrival conditions have also a position, because they have a trigger collider in which this player, this player object must be enter, and then for example for the task 1, yes, for task 1, this arrival condition, for that you can this one can you focus on the scene, and So, and this is the first one, yes, and this must be entered by the player, and then this condition will be successful because the task has just one condition, then the task will be also switching in successful state and activate the next one. And then there's a timer just waiting 2 seconds for just having a condition for this example, and then the next one must be next sphere must be reached by the player sphere, and that you can also focus because there's also a trigger collider around it, and yes, that's all. I have so much arrival conditions because I'm working on a strategy game, and I don't want to create a control is external because arrival condition is very simple. So I can just place somewhere such sphere and define what should arrive on this. And this is very simple. It can be predefined, and it can also define runtime. So you can add runtime instances. It should be arrive, and you can remove, or yes, you can dynamically use this. So if you don't have at the beginning the player, maybe you build it later or create it later, then you can add it to the arrival condition later. In my RTS game, I just have a very simple mission-oriented, sequential mission-oriented order, because normally in an RTS game there are no much choices, so I cannot fail normally, because when I fail, then I lost the game. That's the way how RTS games work. So if maybe all the buildings destroyed, then I lost the game. Or if I missed the mission and main character died, then yes, game is lost. If you have another game like like RPG, or kind of a kind of a game, and their missions can be failed, and it has no bigger impact on the game. So maybe you can make it again or whatever. Then you will have a more complex graph, not just such sequential, and then you can also repeat your missions. You can also connect it back to another, or you can also connect the task to itself. It would repeat itself if necessary. And yes, this is just in this way. It's very simple. I can recommend it. And for every scene you have your own mission, and if you have 20 or 30 scenes, you will not remember on your missions in the scenes in the previous scenes. So I would recommend you to use this kind of view, because it's very optimized. And if you use some visual scriptings to visualize your tasks, your missions, then you would have much more nodes, and that wouldn't be that optimal like this one here. Yes, it would have a big advantage if you use it, if you can use it, if there are items for what you are seeking for. But yes, but even if not, you can write it in the forum, and I would then implement it. It is not too complicated or too unique in behavior. So yes, at all, I would recommend this for your missions. Yes, the code itself is pretty simple. This is the main UI, Singleton, and I just mapped the EGM as a graph, the intensity graph. It will be just dropped on the main UI, and I connect the initialize method. So if the graph says initialize, it will be happens one time, and just connect to the task changes. If the state of the task changed, then I actualize the UI, and that means if one of the tasks are successful, then I have to actualize the task because actualize the UI, because then there can be some which are then activated, and the task itself will be then deactivated, so I have to actualize it. And I have a reorder items method, which cares about the order of the items. So the running items are upper side, the not even visible missions are at the bottom, and the already finished items are in the middle. So you can change it if you want. You can change the order. That's your decision. Some method which cares about the dialog if you call it from outside, so you can show it or close it. I don't use this method because I have just one dialog, and there is a method which write a description on the screen, so left side and right side, what you have shown. Maybe I start it again. So this one and this one, and if I'm and I have these methods which are then connected with the action, activate action. So the success state, then this method will be then activated, or the failure method will be activated, and this is inside here, and it just activates these animation, so this object animation, which shows an mission successful or whatever, or failure at the end. The item itself, yes, actualize the icons like in other examples, and if it clicked on, sorry, then it just shows the text. Clicked on, then show the text at the bottom, the description, and if not even visible, then just write classified, and roughly that's all. And yes, thank you for watching.